story, The Bear and the Travelers. There were once two friends who were travelers together to a faraway village. They had walked for many days, enjoying the beautiful countryside and all the animals they had seen along the way. They had watched birds flying high in the sky and rabbits playing happily in the fields. As they finally drew near to the village, they saw that they would have to pass through a dark and frightening wood to get there. "I hope we don't meet any scary animals," said the smaller man. "I'm terrified of wolves and bears." "Don't worry," said his friend. "We'll be safe if we just stick together." They followed a narrow, winding path into the woods, staying as close to one another as possible. Before long, they spotted a wooden sign nailed to a tree. The sign read, "Danger, beware of bears." The two friends looked at one another worriedly. "We have come this far," said the taller man. "We can't return back now." The deeper into the woods the two men went, the darker it became. They followed the path, but it was narrow, and sometimes disappeared altogether. The smaller man's mind began to play tricks on him. Every tree, stump, and bush looked like a bear. Suddenly, out of the tree appeared a real bear walking towards them. The bear lifted its head and sniffed the air, then slowly rose up on its hind legs and turned its head from side to side. The bear could smell them. The man in front wanted to turn and run, but he couldn't. He was too scared. His feet were rooted to the ground. "What do we do?" he whispered. "Climb a tree, quick," his friend answered from behind. "I can't climb very well wearing this backpack. Can you help me take it off?" There was no reply. When the smaller man turned to look behind him, the other man wasn't there. He had run off and left his friend to face the bear alone. The remaining man had to think quickly. He knew that a bear would not attack a dead creature, so he fell to the ground and lay as still as he could. The huge bear lowered its head and sniffed the man from head to toe. The man felt the bear's hot breath as it sniffled round his ears. The man didn't move a muscle, and after a while, the bear lost interest and ambled off. The man on the ground finally lifted his head and looked around. When he was certain that the bear had gone, he sat up. Just then the other man returned. "Are you all right?" he asked his friend. "I think so," answered the man on the ground. "It looks like the bear was whispering in your ear," the other man said. "Yes," his friend pretended. "The bear was giving me some good advice. It told me never to trust anyone who deserves you in your honor of need." The aim of the story is, it is misfortune which tests the sincerity of friendship. The end.